Jeffrey's morning routine starts with besting a nut. His nighttime routine ends with besting a nut. He doesn't understand why he's always so tired and doesn't have the motivation to do something productive. Adonis. Adonis lives like a monk. He laughs at his cravings. He knows that they don't control him. He goes through focus periods where he puts his all into his purpose, ignoring the distractions of women and sex. So if you don't know what Nofap and busting a nut means, I suggest clicking off this video. Nofap is basically the process of reducing the amount of basically you busting a nut. So now most of the YouTubers out there will say that will tell you all the benefits about the Nofap thing, which is true, but then they will end with like, if you bust a nut once, all your progress gets reset. So what I say is shut up, bro. That's basically just the same as telling a fat guy to go to the gym, telling him all the great benefits is if he goes every workout, but at the end telling him if he misses one workout, he's gonna lose all his progress and get fat again. That's not logic. There are a lot of YouTubers talking about this shit and telling the wrong things about Nofap, but let me tell you the right things. So most YouTubers say, like I said, that your progress will reset if you bust on it once, but that's just not so true. That would be a really depressing, wouldn't it? This part of the video is the part that you want to hear the most, but let me just start by asking you, how do you actually feel every time after busting a nut? Let me tell you, disappointed, not productive, and as if you were wasting time, which you were. So let's then talk about the advantages. The advantages of Nofap are that 1, you feel way more masculine, yeah, but I can't give any examples for this one. 2, you feel more productive, contrary to busting a nut. If you don't bust a nut, you will feel more motivated and more disciplined and overall more energetic. And then you waste less time. Think of the time you put in busting a nut. What if you instead put that time in something productive or talking with your family? Yeah, something productive like reading or talking with your family, starting a business, meditating. Now, I want you to close your eyes and think of you busting a nut. Okay, that's a bit strange, but yeah. Okay, now think how long it took. Next, think what would happen if you instead put that time into spending some time with your family. Which version of you looks happier now? So how can you actually start? So instead of just cutting it all off in one go, just start by busting less nuts. Did I say that right? I think so. How will you accomplish that? Let's say you bust a nut for 30 times in a month. Your first step is to reduce that to 20, then 15, then 10, then 7, then 5, then 3, and lastly 0. But you need to build that up slowly. Don't start like saying, I can conquer it 7 times in a month and then do 50 a month and basically bust more than less. So the biggest mistake of all is just timing it, saying it to your friends. What may happen then is that you get obsessed over your streaks and time, and it is so you get obsessed so hard that you finally bust a nut. Don't think about it. But we can use an example for this one. For example, 2 random dudes go to an bar. When there's alcohol and it gets offered to the one dude, he says, sorry, I quit drinking, and the other says, sorry, I don't drink. Who do you think will drink that night? Just don't think that you're the guy on Nofap. Think that you're the guy that doesn't fap. And now don't go in the comments like to ask my source for this information, because my source is Hamza. A lot of guys hold a streak and they say like, yeah, I have a 90-day streak, and then they relapse. Now, there are a couple of problems with this. First, they feel disappointed in themselves, and second, their mind says to them, since we are again at day 0, you can just also bust a couple more nuts. It doesn't mean that if you relapse once that your progress resets. like I've covered earlier in this video. But if you bust more than one time, yeah, your progress may just slowly reset. Just don't obsess over it. So to help you, you need to delete social media, but this is a point where all the Jeffreys will say that social media is not bad for your mental health. Let me firstly tell you that social media is basically softcore porn. When you open Instagram, for example, as a young man, what is the first thing that you see? Yes, ass. But how much? Yes, a lot. But I will cover social media in another video because I think this video is more about Nofap and social media is a lot of different things. Yeah, that's it. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.